What's going on? Day three. It's actually pretty late at night. It's a little past midnight. I'm about to call it. Yeah, day three has been pretty good. First of all, the Soylent is doing everything I expected. At this point, I'm really not disappointed. I was a little worried about headaches. Those have totally passed. I noticed I was just dehydrated, so I started drinking more water. And the energy level has been really good. I definitely miss eating food a lot. I mean, like, a lot. It's kind of crazy how many cravings you really get. It's funny, like, I noticed that my energy is good, and so, like, my metabolic needs are met, but with my stomach empty all the time, my cravings are still there. So I feel like, even if your your needs are met, it seems like your contents of your stomach really control how much you're craving food and not how much energy you have or how much sugar is in your blood or any of that, which is really interesting to me. So the experiment already has told me a lot. I do think that Soylent is great. I would never ever do it again just for just Soylent by itself. I would have to do Soylent plus food. I mean, that's the way Rob says to do it anyway, the creator of Soylent. And I get it. Like, it's really hard to give up food. It's very social. I cheated a little bit last night. I went to the bar and I didn't eat, but I had a couple of drinks, which is it's kind of a variable I didn't mean to throw in the mix, but I really just wanted to have a drink. So it is calories outside of Soylent, but they're pretty minimal. And I was actually impressed that Soylent held up all right. I felt like I was going to get really drunk really easily because there wasn't much in my stomach to absorb it, but it seemed like it was pretty normal. Yeah, but the headaches are gone. I will complain definitely about the consistency of my excrements are terrible, along with the smell. It's like shitting sand. It's the worst thing I've ever done. it's definitely enough that I would maybe even question whether or not you should have Soylent at all in your diet. I don't know. That might be going far. I think I may or may not. I'm still deciding whether or not I want to add food to the mix and see if how happy I am doing Soylent plus food. Today's day three. Day three is over. I'm definitely gonna do just Soylent tomorrow. Maybe by day 5, I'm gonna switch to Soylent plus food. But I will say my energy level has been much better now that my nutrition is good, thanks to Soylent. So I will give it that. That was one of the things I was really looking forward to. So yeah, energy is really good. Every once in a while, I do feel like my blood sugar dips, and I start to feel a little bit kind of like when I've had too much Red Bull and I haven't eaten in a while, kind of like that. So I feel like energetic, but also my hands kind of shake, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I probably need to do more Soylent or drink more Soylent because my energy level or my sugar is probably low, and that's usually what's going on. When I am hungry, I find that I crave this taste of Soylent, which is kind of interesting. It doesn't have much of a taste. The taste it does have isn't great, but my body is getting used to at this point, like using that for energy, and so the cravings have kind of come even for Soylent when I'm actually hungry, like actually hungry, like I haven't eaten or I haven't had Soylent in a while. That's what I mean by hungry. So the craving for food is definitely strong. My like having to use the bathroom is probably the worst experience ever, and it's probably enough that I wouldn't want to do so long term. But other than that, yeah, I really like it for what it is. I would probably if I trusted it more, I would probably do it for one meal a day, maybe two, but only if I was really busy. I do think that you need to have some meals in your day, just because you want it psychologically. Like, it feels good to have some food. It's comfort. So it's also social. I definitely liked eating with other people. That's something I don't get to do anymore. But yeah, overall really great. Day 3, it's a wrap, and day 4, let's do it. All right.